Since its October 2010 merger, Continental and United have been working hard to smooth out the transition of combining two of the world's largest airlines into one. At a media luncheon, Asia-Pacific Vice President Jim Mueller briefed reporters on the early stages of mixing their aircraft fleets, resulting in more seats per departure for those traveling to and from Guam. For example, a Boeing 777 will be used this fall for the new Honolulu-Guam-Narita route, creating 92 additional seats. A new Guam-Okinawa service is also expected to launch this September. Officials also say frontline job loss will be minimal, with some positions to be shifted if there are redundancies. The total number of employees on Guam will be similar to today, and there is no intention to reduce the amount of flight attendants.
We certainly have no intention of reducing the number of flight attendants we have operating our business here in Guam. We expect in the longer term, once we get through this integration process, in fact, we'll hopefully have opportunities to grow our business and create more employment as well.
Until they complete the single operating certificate process, United and Continental crews will still fly separately. They are also looking at more Chinese visitors and support globalization of the China visa waiver program. While they are working with the U.S. government on that, the carrier is also dealing with the difficult impact of rising oil prices.
If you look at our plans to grow Micronesia and some of the changes we talked about with regard to our schedule and our plans for the future and how much we may or may not want to grow, I think the primary determinant of that is overall economic conditions and what's going to happen with oil prices.
Unfortunately, a casualty of higher oil costs is the suspension of the direct flight from Guam to Fiji. That route opened in December 2009 and barely lasted a year and a half later.
Really, that one was a victim of high oil prices. It's a long market, and we very much enjoyed having it as part of our network. I know customers in Japan valued the opportunity to transit there. But when oil gets to be around $100 a barrel, the economics of that one just proved too difficult for us to overcome.
Overall, Continental and United executives are optimistic about the merged company's growth in Micronesia. Despite critical economic conditions, they believe more business opportunities will be captured as Guam remains one of its 10 major hubs in the world.
I will say, if you're looking for an indication of our intentions, you'll note that, in fact, the sort of first changes we're making as a result of the merger involve adding capacity here. Not only capacity to our existing flying, but the introduction of new markets as well.